Now, if you did see the other stream, then you know I was in the middle of building a house. I do know only one person did see that stream though, so I'm gonna get back to building the house just from square one. And it's gonna be quite big, and we're gonna talk about how the way we're going about saving the planet is actually the incorrect way to go about it. Because if we keep trying to save the planet the way we're trying to save the planet, we'll end up destroying it even more. And that's probably shown for a lot of studies that I've not been able to. I'm not able to show the studies here, as I am live with no other way to show you information. But I will definitely make a video in the coming week, like this week. The week we're currently going to be going through it, and I will make a video on the topic, and I will share with you is how the way we are going about trying to save the planet is actually destroying it. I'm actually gonna keep that bomb, but so what I'm referring to here is the bill to get rid of plastic straws. If you look at what we've done to get rid of them, we replaced them with paper. And what's paper made out of? Wood, water, and some other stuff. And what is wood? Where do you get wood? Trees. How do you get wood out of trees? You chop them down. So what does that mean? That means we've had to chop down probably in the thousands of trees just so we can get some paper straws. Also, we can save the planet. But what about the companies that don't want to replant those trees? Well, then shouldn't they be fined for actually having paper straws but not replanting trees? Well, yeah, they should. But are they? No. In fact, they're commended. They're told, good job, well done, you're slowly saving the planet by obliterating all the trees. It's kind of funny actually that we thought that was a good idea. We're going to look back at this in 20, 30 years time and be like, why the fuck did we destroy all the trees to save the planet? It makes no sense. That's what we're going to do. In like 10 to 20 years time, we're going to look back at and be like, why? Why go through all that effort of being a dick to the planet? Just so we can reduce how much C2O we put into our atmosphere. Here, it again makes physically no sense. No one's gonna trust a company that's notorious for not replanting trees if they just say, yo, now we have paper straws. Sorry for all the damage we've caused over like the past 20 years. Actually, wait, I'm gonna try something here. Yeah, that works. I like that. We're not just gonna turn around and trust a company who's went, yeah, no, do you know how all that damage we did back in the day, and we pretty much obliterated 95% of the trees just so we could have enough space to build this establishment? Yeah, well, now we've got paper straws, meaning we've destroyed more trees and still not replanted a single one. Enjoy. our eco-friendliness. It's like, come on, man. At least like have a couple more bells so that it makes it so if you do have paper straws or you do manufacture them, you have to replant and 3 trees for every 1 tree you chop down to make that paper straw. So for every paper straw you make, you need to replant 3 trees. Meaning if you're a company manufacturing paper straws and you want to build and you want to send out 50,000 paper straws, well then you better be ready to plant 150,000 trees and hope that they regrow. And why don't we add another bill while we're at it? You can't destroy any more than 50,000 trees without the last 150,000 you would have had to have planted of being grown. So if the trees you'd previously destroyed haven't grown yet, well then you better keep waiting, mate, because your business is going to go out of business. Of course, we wouldn't like fully try and put you out of business. We'd maybe give you some support, saying like this only applies as if you're a new company that's opened up for the first 50 years. You're not allowed. You have to obey by that rule. Because realistically, it's going to destroy 50,000 trees within the first 10 years of starting a company and replant 150,000. No company could physically do that. Not even McDonald's, I don't believe, could do that. I'm building this sick ass house. It's going to go up and down in size. Yeah, no, but another thing we've been doing is building wooden skyscrapers, and again, the same rule should apply as the one with the paper straws, where for every tree you chop down to build a skyscraper, you have to replant like 50,000. It's only fair. I mean, it's not as if the planet deserves to lose trees. But we should at least take into consideration how many trees we chop down. So I feel like bills like that will help reduce how many trees we physically chop down each year. Because imagine this was a real house in the real world. I would probably be called an uneco-friendly bum who only cares about destroying the planet. And in reality, that might not even be true. I might be the most eco-friendly guy you could meet. And it's just I wanted my house to be out of an eco-friendly material. So it's a kind of hit or miss situation with this one. I do believe that we should add in rules to penalise you for chopping down trees, but we should also praise you for caring so much about the environment. So, I mean, if you've got any more questions, then just ask away, because I'll be here for a while. And if you really do think about it, I think we need a good even mix. So how about instead of maybe building a whole house out of trees or a whole house out of concrete, or having only wooden straw, or having only plastic, or only fucking what's it? Fucking paper straws. How about we just find the sweet spot? So say you're a company, you're not allowed to throw out a single straw, but you're allowed to have double your daily customers in plastic straws and in paper straws. So if you had 25,000 customers, you would be allowed 25,000 paper straws. and so on. I feel like that would definitely show that you're trying to be eco-friendly but also customer friendly, because nobody likes paper straws. A lot of people have put their distaste out, but nobody's actually went ahead and said, yo, this might actually be worse for the environment, which could be. This year alone we've destroyed more trees than what we have in previous years before. Instead of chopping down the trees so we can pretend we're being all more eco-friendly, how about instead just don't chop down trees, like, at all. I'm actually gonna make that the final one. Or, you know what? I'm gonna do what I initially thought I was gonna do. Instead, we should find a sweet spot. So we should maybe keep plastic, but instead of destroy trees, we should replant a lot of the ones we've destroyed. So keep plastic until we've actually got a sustainable source of trees that we're growing, like a tree farm and Minecraft. And you see, I think that's what makes Minecraft just that one wee bit more beautiful than every other game. Because although in every other game you can maybe have these massive of stone structures that look great and all that, Minecraft, you can do whatever you like, and I think that's what really sets it apart. You can be as eco-friendly as you want and nobody can judge you, because they don't own your world. You own it. It is your world after all. They can't tell you that your world sucks, because again, it's your world. They just haven't took a second look. Maybe your world does suck and you want people to know that. Maybe your world's the least eco-friendly thing possible. You've decimated all the trees and not replanted a single one. Or maybe it's the most eco-friendly ever. You've only destroyed one tree and you replanted that and thousands more. Who knows? But I mean, in Minecraft, although it doesn't show directly how we can help the environment, I think taking Minecraft as a staple. And I just realised I'd done this whole thing wrong. I want it to go back in. Yes. But I mean, let's go back to this for subject. Why people thought in the first place it was a good idea to use paper when we're already low on trees and what we need is trees. Why would you use paper? It's kind of like saying, so we need trees, people don't know we need trees, so why don't we just fake it and say, yo, if we do this and we're saving the planet, the trees might be a bit affected at first, but it'll be all fine over time. Yeah, it will be, because we'll need to replant every last tree that we've destroyed over the course of every last year we've destroyed trees for, which is 50,000 years. Obviously we'll be able to replant all of them. I'm not saying that's an impossible task. I'm just saying for us as humans, it might just not be the most possible. This is gonna look really good. I'm gonna continue the stream till this house is done. Now, so you did click on the initial stream. Just know that I might have deleted it, but not because there was anything wrong with the video. It's because I was dragged away from the video, and I didn't want that to be in it. Seeing as I don't know how to edit streams as they're posted the second. The absolute second, by the way. It's not as if I'm trying to say, yeah, no, it's posted immediately after. It is. There's no joke behind that. If you thought, like, whoa, that came out fast, did he just stop streaming there? But you'd already left. If, like, 20 minutes earlier, like, and you were like, that was kind of slow. No, it wasn't. You just left 20 minutes before the stream ended. I don't think you can physically leave 20 minutes before the stream ends, because it's gonna end with us here. I just realised how I fucked this up, I believe. I've done the thing I was meant to do for the first floor. So I was right. You know how hard this build is? I'm just gonna finish it with this one. It's that hard. Then I've got to add a way in. I might build a second one of this, and then just connect the two of them. Through this large middle section. Through all sections, actually. One thing I am quite surprised at though is how well people that claim they're eco-friendly took the paper straw idea. They didn't criticise it one bit. Like, you would believe people that want to save the planet would criticise an idea that destroys trees, but no, they thought it was a great idea. Hopefully this video does us bring some attention to the problems that do face. Yes, this planet, if we keep going the way we're going, we're only going to accelerate that. I would say maybe the best course of action is to just not use straws anymore. As to, let's say, maybe do what China did and moderate the birth control, so that although it's cruel, people will hopefully not have as many babies. Maybe instead of destroying trees, isn't focusing about that, we should focus first on all those starving children in Africa over there, and all the starving children in Asia as well. Like, There's a lot of them now. And it seems like we just don't care. It seems like our actions don't carry much weight when compared to the things that some other people have done. So I mean, although maybe my opinion isn't the most deserved, I mean, I'm not the biggest eco-friendly guy on the planet. I'm not a big like planet activist or that, but I do feel like I've definitely got more room to talk than anybody that says they want to support the planet that doesn't hate this straw idea. Anybody that says they want to save the planet, innit, but they don't want to take immediate action, they don't want to go out and try themselves, they should maybe take a longer look at themselves than what I should for saying I want to save the planet but not knowing where to start. And maybe, just maybe, we'll both come to the same agreement that both sides need to team up in order to save this planet. Because so far this planet's gonna kill us before we kill it. It's not looking like we've got much of a bright future now, does it? All those people that said, "Ah, we'll make it without destroying the planet" back in the 50s. All those people that said our biggest threat is aliens in the 50s and 60s, they were wrong. Our biggest threat isn't aliens. It's how naive we are. This building's actually quite solid, because what I can do is I can keep expanding like that, up and down, and then every so often I'll just add like a wee bit to connect. I'm gonna make it sort of like flats, but for now we've only got this. I'm actually gonna do a side by side just at the end of this. And I'll let you do, and I'll do a view by view once I've finished this build, and I'll let you decide what looks a lot more eco-friendly. Just know one's made out of concrete, the other's made out of wood, and they're definitely not the same size. Right? People might say building houses out of wood's the most eco-friendly thing we can do. Well, it's definitely not the cheapest. It would cost millions to do. Instead, why don't we just remove roofs from our houses, or instead, why don't we just all go live in small wee shacks? Instead, why don't we all just live in tents, eh? I'm pretty sure that would be better, and just leave all the big, ugly organisations to have all these big things. But we won't do that. Because right now I'm sitting here playing Minecraft, and if I lived in a tent I wouldn't be able to do that, would I? I wouldn't be able to stream for all yous, and none of us could get our point across. What I'm trying to say is, saying that this planet's flawed is easy, but suggesting a way to fix it, I think that's what should define a real person. Like, a real human person should be defined on how they go about trying to help the people that say they want to help the planet. Right? Because you can say you want to help all you want, but if you can't tell people how they can help, then what are you even doing saying you want to help? You shouldn't be saying that, because you're not doing anything to help. To be honest, this house is looking quite good. I wouldn't put it down if she said this one was a lot better. Oh, that was really close. No, I don't like that. I'll just keep it the way it is now. Just remember, not a single block in this house is made of stone or concrete. Boom. Alright. So there is nothing in this house yet. Now just keep that in mind as well. Right, does this house here look more eco-friendly? Made completely of wood, probably destroying at least 400 trees to get that much wood, and then melting all that sand to get all that glass? Or is this made completely full of concrete, right? Made from nothing but concrete and quartz, obviously quartz. We have a plant right there, in a plant pot. We've got plants in the front garden. We've got this. We've got a room and it's all kind of open. It's a lot smaller too, so keep that in mind. Right, is that more eco-friendly than that behind it? I would say this and that are about on the same level. That would destroy just as much of the environment as that would. But that can house only one person. That can house probably like 6. 1 to 5 people, right? So maybe this is more eco-friendly after all, because it does hold a lot more CO2 than concrete. But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. It's been a good one. Actually, you know what? Why don't we end the stream off good and proper by adding in the lights. I would say this one's carpet should be pink to show purity. Oh, maybe not. That's fine though. We'll only decorate the bottom floor right now. We'll do the others in the next one. Probably not, but this has been 30 minutes of my life. So I want to put it out with a good bang. And at least give it a carpet. Let's try that one there. I just realised that's not actually on center. Boom. It still looks a little more lively. It's also the tallest structure I think I've got. Oh, maybe not. It is really tall though. Almost, I think it might be one block out. One block. It was one block out from being the tallest structure. That puts that actually higher than the Charlie Brown. By one block. Meaning that there is higher than the Charlie Brown by 2 blocks. Yeet. Anyways, I'll finish this stream off here. Hope you just have a good night and a goodbye.